About a week or two ago, I got an invitation from somebody named Rebecca Boer West, and I was told that's you.
It indeed is me.
I've known her since she was this high, a future star of Sam Blaine's basketball teams at St. Mary's. And look at her today.
I'm a little taller.
Yeah. We're here at the U.S. Oval, and what are we doing here, Rebecca? Or
Well,
can I call you Becky?
Yes, you may call me Becky.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. We are here for Cycling Without Age Adirondack Coast. It's our official kickoff event, ribbon cutting ceremony to mark the birth of our chapter. And Cycling Without Age is an organization, nonprofit organization that brings elder adults and less able of all ages out for free cycle rides on a electric assisted bike called a trishaw.
Okay.
Yes,
One there?
one there, yes. We have one so far.
One so far.
Yes.
Okay. So you said Adirondack Coast. What is the Adirondack Coast?
So we chose the Adirondack Coast so that we wouldn't be specific or confined to just Plattsburgh. Even though our first trishaw is in this area,
Right.
You're going to see the trishaw in Rouse's Point. You're going to see the trishaw in Peru. That is our goal, to expand our mission and expand our fleet of trishaws over time with community support and so forth.
Okay. I saw you briefly, didn't get a chance to talk to you at the senior celebration end of May, I think it was.
Yes.
And you had your bicycle there. And so how is this funded?
It is funded through donations, both personal and through community support with businesses, and also through grants.
Okay, so we're going to have a ribbon cutting. Is there going to be a spot here on the oval? We're not too far from the where the basketball old gymnasium was now operated by the YMCA. We're not too far from there. Is there going to be a spot where people can come and register for those bikes, or how's this going to work?
Sure. So someone can contact us in one of three ways. They can either call us, email, or go to our website, which is cyclingwithoutage at adkcoast.com, and sign up for a ride or request a ride. And it could be for themselves, it could be for somebody else. And and then from there, we find out where the person is from, and we will see if they can meet us perhaps at the beginning of the bike path here, or when we have more volunteers and the ability to transport the trishaw, we might be able to transport the trishaw to another location, as I was mentioning Rouse's Point before. So if someone is not able to come to us and they live in an area where it's safe for us to pedal around safely on a back road there,
Right.
we may be able to come to them. So right now it's mainly people coming to us and meeting us at a particular location for us to bring them out for a ride.
Okay, are you going to explain how this bicycle works and demonstrate it today?
Yes, well, it is going to be definitely demonstrated today. We have two individuals that are going to be take our first official kickoff ride. However, we have been giving rides for about a month now, and yes, it's electric assisted. It has to be moving in order for the assist to kick in. The cyclist is sitting behind, and
Let me point that camera toward it.
yes,
Yeah.
okay. So yes, there's
Okay.
our cyclists who drive the trishaws are called pilots.
Okay.
And the platform is in front, carries up to 2 people, and
In
it
the
is an
front.
absolute blast.
It's kind of a rickshaw type of deal, right?
It is a rickshaw, and that's why they call it a trishaw with the 3 wheels. And if you have a chance to speak to one of our seasoned pilots, they will indeed tell you how much fun this is for them as well as the passengers.
So how many hours a week is it available?
That is going to be dependent on how many pilots that we have. We hope,
Volunteers?
yes, volunteers. We hope to have the bike available 7 days a week. So right now we're at the very beginning stages. We're looking for volunteers both to pilot the trishaw, but also behind the scenes. There's a lot that goes into a ride. So we're looking for all kinds of volunteers, and as we begin to build the numbers up, then that will, of course, enhance or increase our availability to provide rides.
Okay, and if we were here about 24 hours ago, I'm getting harassment from my fellow legislators over there. We were here about 24 hours ago. It might have been just about time there was a deluge here. So what happens if you schedule something and you get rained out or whatever?
That's a good question. So first of all, if we do schedule something, our pilots are trained to look ahead to see if there's any incoming inclement weather going on. And of course, if there is inclement weather predicted to happen, then the ride will be rescheduled.
Okay. Of course, some of these showers we had recently came out of nowhere.
And this is true. So
you could be on your ride. And
this is true. So the Trisha, it's not up now, but the Trisha does have a canopy. So, mainly to shield from sun, but it can also shield for some inclement weather that might come on unexpectedly.
For the
That's
passenger,
right.
not the pilot.
Not the pilot. They're on their own.
So how far do you go? If they go for a ride?
At this point, I don't know in regards to distance, but right now the average ride has been about an hour.
Wow.
But it's going to be dependent on the rider and their comfort level. Some start with a half hour to start, but they're having so much fun that they end up going for a good hour and just seeing the views of the lake. And the benefits of this are both physical and psychological, and it's fantastic.
Okay, Cycling Without Age. You said a phone number, so give us that phone number here.
It is 518-578-2369.
2369. Okay, that's easy. 3 times 23 is 69. You can't remember that. You didn't go to St. Mary's. And you got an email?
Yes, we do. It's Adirondack Coast at cyclingwithoutage.com.
That's a lot of words.
Yes, it is.
And you said you have a Facebook page? Or what?
We do have a Facebook page. Again, Cycling Without Age, Adirondack Coast for the Facebook page, and then also the website.
Okay, so if you went to Facebook and typed in Cycling Without Age, chances are this option would pop up.
Absolutely. And also, if they live in an area such as Lake Forest, Pine Harbor, and so forth, I would recommend that they contact their activities director, because we have been in contact with them to also schedule rides.
Okay. Anything else, Becky, that I should ask you?
No, I think that's it.
Right.
Thank you so much,
you.
Calvin.
Alrighty.
Take care.
Alrighty.
Is there an opening ceremony here?
There isn't.
So there is the name, Cycling Without Age, Adirondack Coast. This is a view of the bike. The rickshaw driver, the pilot, sits in the back, and the passengers sit in the front. And if their plans go as they're hoping, this will be coming soon to a community near you, and not just available here in Plattsburgh, but it's a good location here at the Oval, a place I'm sure we can all access if we need to. They have the ribbon over there ready to present. A nice crowd is gathered here on this June 21st, 2024. This is Calvin Castine. As I said, several of my fellow legislators are here. I see Kevin Randall, Francis Perrier, Dave Bazile, Wendell Hughes are here along with me, and representing Clinton County. We did see Darlene Collins from the Office for the Aging here roaming around, so I'm sure there are many county agencies involved in this. It's a little breezy, so hopefully they'll have a sound system that will allow us to hear what they're saying. Somebody has grabbed the mic. It looks like we're ready to go. As soon as they plug the mic in. He can hear himself, but nobody else can hear it, I guess.
Can everybody out there hear?
No.
No?
When you're standing 6 inches in front of the PA, you can hear it quite well, I guess.
Let's try this again. Can everybody hear?
Talk loud.
All right, well, we'll try this again. All right? welcome to the official kickoff for Cycling Without Age, the Adirondack Coast chapter. All right. My responsibility here today is to introduce Rebecca Bory-West, who is the founder and board president for Cycling Without Age here at the Adirondack Coast. And I'm going to turn the microphone over to her, but I have a few things I'd like to say first. All right. One of the things that I'd really like to say is that this is not Rebecca's first time in doing community service. It was a couple of years ago when I went to one of Assemblyman Jones's events, and Rebecca was given a Woman of Distinction Award for all that she's done in the community. Not surprisingly, she won that award in the category of North Country Native. And she is extremely involved and interested and willing to help those people in the North Country. One of the things that I recall vividly is the fact that Rebecca said to me one day that she was going to send me a 3-minute video that I had to watch. All right, and I'll read you exactly what she said to me. She said, she went on to say that the video was about giving older adults and less abled individuals the opportunity to get outside, meet new people, and feel part of their community. I watched the video, and quite frankly, she was right. It was everything that she had said it was. So I called her to talk to her about the video. And I got a couple of sentences out, and then she said to me very simply, who do I have to talk to make this happen? And that's all she cared about. She didn't want to talk about it anymore. She was done talking about it. She was ready for action. And I gave her the names of some people that I thought would be very helpful in the process. And that was it. I mean, she just took off and she ran with it. And before I knew it, there was an advisory board. And now less than 2 years, and people in not-for-profits will tell you that to get this kind of thing accomplished in that period of time is unheard of. So in less than 2 years, we are now official. We're going to give rides. We have a trishaw, and it's all because of the enthusiasm and the dedication of Rebecca Bory-West. So here she is.
My initial advisory team that Bruce mentioned about, I'd like to name them and recognize them. Bruce and Marge Garcia, Lisa Flores, Maria Alexander, representing Senior Citizen Council. You can come forward, you know. Raise a hand. Don't leave me alone. Darlene Collins, representing Office for the Aging. Advocacy and Resource Center, also known as ARC. Kate Gardner, representing AmeriCorps Seniors. And Dr. Richard Frost. Thank you for believing in me, for bringing Cycling Without Age Adirondack Coast chapter to life. Thank you all for your commitment to improving the lives of others. Your knowledge and expertise has been invaluable. To our donors and supporters who helped us get our very first trishaw here and cover other necessary expenses, the startup expenses. Special recognition to Ken Thayer, representing UVM Network. Darlene Collins, representing Office for the Aging. Dr. Richard Frost, representing Chapel Hill Foundation. Morgan Smart, representing CCOM. And the late wish to remain anonymous. It's generosity like yours that will allow us to grow and continue so we can warm the hearts of many. Thank you so much. To our legislators, government officials, and interested parties who support our mission, to our volunteers and everyone else who is working behind the scenes to make this possible, you are appreciated. To our partners, ARC, Senior Citizen Council, AmeriCorps Seniors, Kim Cummins from Payon Kip Web Design, and especially JCEO, our fiscal sponsor. Nicole Lauren, Chief Executive Officer of JCEO. Is she here? There you are. Thank you to you and your staff for taking a leap of faith and believing in us. Without you, none of this would be possible. Please give them a round of applause. And finally, to my family and friends, I'm emotional, who provide their unconditional support, who understand my time away and commitment to this endeavor, for being there and providing your own time. Love you all. And at this time, I would like to ask the following individuals to make their way to the Trishaw for our first official kickoff ride upon cutting of the ribbon. Our volunteer pilots, we have Janet Booth and Scott Slater, who have already volunteered multiple hours. And Janet happens to be one of the talented quilters who made the bike-themed quilt for our raffle, so make sure you buy your winning ticket. It gets drawn at the conclusion of the event today. We have Rowan Brucey. Rowan is a sweet, resilient 12-year-old boy from West Shazy, New York, who has never stopped smiling through all of his struggles and wins the heart of everyone he meets. Rowan Brucey. And Mr. Douglas Brown, a U.S. Army Air Corps veteran from Peru, New York, who also is a talented wood carver and 103 years young. Together they represent how we can bridge generations, form new friendships, and show that life unfolds at any age. While they're making their way into the Trishaw, I would like to invite the following to join me in cutting of the ribbon. Assemblyman Billy Jones. I'm not sure, I'm trying to scan to, okay. Town Supervisor Michael Cashman. Legislator Chairman Mark Henry. I didn't see. Legislator Calvin Castine, Wendell Hughes, David Bizzaio, Francis Perrier, and Kevin Randall.
Well, we'll leave our microphone here. Start the camera.
And 5 minutes, the legislator.
Michael said he would be here when the event was called.
Absolutely, yes, I figured it.
He apologized.
You would not miss an opportunity to get a picture taken.
I would also like to invite Cycle Without Age Adirondack Coast 4 to join us as well.
Okay. How's that?
We got room over here. The Brown said he needs a haircut afterwards. It's incorporated in the script. That's what it is. Are we all here? All right. Exciting. Ready? Here we go.
Hopefully the camera caught that, the actual ribbon cutting here, and there goes the bike. The bike with the pilot. And it will take a spin around the oval about 4 p.m. here on this June 21st. Summer's about a day old right now. Summer began yesterday. Okay, Tom Hollick and others are getting the picture of the gleeful folks who just went on that ribbon cutting ride here. They are back. It was a success. Again, it's cycling without age, Adirondack Coast. And they have a phone number, 518, of course, 578-2369. And don't forget the website and the Facebook page. So thanks for watching Hometown Cable.